What's going on, guys? What's going on? Good morning. As you come in, yeah, just let me know where you guys are from and let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm obviously back in my usual recording spot. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Let's see. Yo, Demetrius. How you doing? Let me get my iPad set up. What's going on? What's going on? Hello. Violet, how you doing? Flip side, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, goodness. And I am tired today. Absolutely wrecked. Oh, flip side, you're from Sydney. Oh, man. Dude, I saw, so you probably know, like, I'm from Sydney as well, right? Um, but I saw last night, my friends and family, they sent me, you know, clips of what's happening at the CBD, just outside Woolies. Um, Man, it's mental over there. It's crazy. It's so sad to like see. Oh man. Regardless, I hope. Flip side, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. Um, Despite all the stuff that's happening in Sydney. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Sidecar. Okay, I want to connect this device to this. Cool. Let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, man, it's it's crazy. I remember when the Black Lives Matter thing happened. Like we were at the CBD, my wife and I, and yeah, that was crazy. But like this is even this is like a real like protest. I think like from compared to that, like just people are just so angry, right? In Sydney, it's just it's crazy. Bloody George Street, eh? Oh, jeez, no good, no good, no good. Anyway, we'll just continue hoping for the best, and that's all you can do, really, at this point. Hopefully, Gladys starts to do something. Um, but yeah, let's. As you guys know, like we just hang out for an hour and a half. Um, just let me know if you have any questions about e-commerce or anything like that. Let's just hang out and yeah, if you guys want me to check anything, more than happy to help. But yeah. Um, and then yeah, make sure guys, as you guys come in, make sure you please hit that like button, and then just to get this message out to more people. Yeah, flip side, it's oh gosh, it's such a crazy thing. Like we were supposed to come back to Australia um, end of August, right? I was gonna be doing all my work from there, but it's just not looking good. Like coming back to the country is not as easy, um, and yeah, it's just not easy. It's crazy. um, Alexi, I'm wearing a Rolex, like a Submariner. It was a gift. Um, I usually do like watches, but all my watches are back in Sydney. I could only get myself to travel with one. But this was a gift. Yeah, this was a gift. I'd like to do more watch stuff. That'd be cool. Um, AA just pulled all of their flights. My gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna have a close look at it, like, cause we like, so the situation with me, and I don't know if you guys like, let me know, cause you guys are my subs, right? Um, Let me know if you guys like want other content than just e-commerce stuff, because like I can give you guys informational stuff all day long, right? All day long, but you know, there is some content that I would like to make, um, just about like personal stuff, mindset, exercise, even. Um, and yeah, like I'd love to make a video on talking about how an Australian guy is traveling to the United States, and then now like what his situation is. Like we have to leave the United States. I think on my passport it says on the 24th of August we need to leave the country. Like that is the final cut date, right? And then um, after that, we can't go back to Australia right now, and um, like we just don't know where to go, right? It's crazy. Um, so yeah, let me know if you guys want like other content as well. Like, if you guys would watch it on the channel. Because if you guys will, then yeah, for sure, I'd love to make it. Yeah, Alexi, thank you so much. It's a great watch. I do love this one. One of my favorites. Um, Alas, I watch the Olympics usually, right? I do watch the Olympics, but not like, oh, it's the Olympics time, I'll watch it. It's like I watch the highlights on YouTube. I'm not a huge fan of like sports and stuff. But I do appreciate it, right? Um, Jian Yu, I want to ask you something about interest targeting. Do you recommend stacked interest in testing phase? Um, Jian Yu, not really. It doesn't really make sense to stack interests. Like, if you guys have, I guess, just trying to think. You don't really want to stack interest in the testing phase, because you don't know which interests are going to be the one that's going to be working, right? So I would recommend test individually, each ad set, each audience, and then once you have like five or four, right? Um, you should then go ahead and stack it and test it. But before that, it just leaves too much risk, especially right now with like Facebook and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't stack it. Now, guys, I did record a video yesterday, about um, about a new testing structure that I want you guys to know. Now, you guys here are getting it first, really, because I know that no other YouTuber is talking about it, and they're still teaching you like, oh, 5 ad sets, $20 a day, 3 ads per ad set. But in reality, that's no longer working. Not that it doesn't work, but it's the fact that you can't see which one is working, if that makes sense, right? So I spoke to Facebook on Thursday, and I spoke to them directly about, like, I can't see any data. So I think we're spending about $4,000 across all of our ad accounts, on every single day for Facebook ads, right? We can only see about 20% of purchases on our pixel, which is a big problem because we don't know where the money is being wasted. We don't know what, like, before we were able to see, oh yeah, this ad set was getting a lot of purchases. Let's continue to scale that one. And yeah, big issues, right? So the only other way around it is like investing for like third-party softwares like Hyros, Wicked Reports, Get Elevar. There are these third-party reports that cost a lot. Okay, now for beginners, and I think most of my viewers, most of my subs, you guys are beginners, right? So it doesn't make sense for you guys to spend you know, a couple $100. I'm talking like 500 minimum, all the way up to like $5,000, right? Just to get proper tracking. So, yeah, things look a bit dire, right? But so I'll be doing a video. Make sure you guys watch out for my channel on Tuesday, because you'll be able to specifically see what I recommend in terms of, and I don't want to give it away all right now, but it's I guarantee you it is the most up to date, relevant right now targeting testing structure. Um, yeah, it sucks. At least with Facebook, it really sucks, but it is what it is. Mm, yeah, Mohammed. Yeah, I did when I was editing my own creatives, video creatives. I was using Premiere Pro. Yes, that's right. Um, but now, now I don't really do it. The I did try out also. What's it called? Oh, it's been so long now. In video, and also what was it? What was it called? Damn. The wait, I should know this one. Um, I can't remember the second one, but InVideo was a good one I was testing. It's uh, a web-based thing. Okay. Is there a way of seeing more ads? Yeah, flip side. Let me know what you mean by that. Is Shopify? Yeah, for sure. Flip side. There is an easy way to see if their website is Shopify. It's pretty easy actually. So give me no. He said it's not Vimeo. It's a web editing software. Flip side. Why don't you give me a competitor's website, and then I'll do it on my screen, and you can follow along with me. So yeah, guys, 22 people, right? This disparity between the viewers and the likes is ridiculous. Guys, can you do me a huge favor? Can you just smash that like button? I want to get as many people onto these live streams as possible. I want to see if we can break our concurrent viewers. Usually, I think our max is about 40, but I need your help, guys. Smash that like button, and let's see if we can get this up. So we have 22 people here, only 11 likes. We need to get that up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. As you like it, I appreciate it. It really does help. You know, for YouTubers always kind of like go on about it, but it really does help. So please help me. um, okay, Adam. So Adam was asking about if you're making 50K in sales in the Shopify dashboard, will there be 50K in your bank account? No, there won't be. It'll be less, but not by much, because there's like payment processor fees, like a couple percent, like 2%, on each transaction. So yeah, it's like Easton said, they take a they take a cut, like it's like 2 to 3%, and it's just yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is, you know. But you know, it won't be much, you know. If I go you know, point 23 times by 50K, yeah, it'll be like it's like 1,000, right? So you're gonna get like 48,900 in your bank account. um, but yeah, awesome. Yeah, flip side, if you want to let me know, I'm just waiting for your like a competitor or any kind of big website, and I can break you that down for you, so you figure that out, and yeah. Um, Nick, is dropshipping still viable in 2021? Yeah, it is. Like, okay, so I'm using. I really want to tap into the dropshipping market with my videos, right? Because um, I just feel like you know you guys have been taken for a ride for so long. Honestly, like people just take you guys for a ride. Um, And I just want to clear that, honestly, if I can, right? Um, and yeah, it's just crazy. So just want to clear the misinformation out there, give you guys as much updated information as possible. Um, yeah. So yeah, but dropshipping is definitely viable. The I guess like the traditional means of doing like AliExpress dropshipping, not really recommended. It's not really that great. But you know, if you have no other option, it's good to at least get a proof of concept, right? Like as in like, will your product sell? If yes, good. Um, then you're good, right? Um, but generally speaking, I actually would prefer, and if I was to teach people directly, um, I actually recommend people to do a lot of research um, on the product. Like, is it actually going to provide value? Is it actually going to help people? And then from there, be willing to invest some money, like put some skin in the game. Because if you don't have that financial investment, um, often at times it's like, if it doesn't go right, then I'm just gonna walk away, right? But the moment you start financially investing, it starts to become like your baby, right? And you really want to do a good job on it. Um, but yeah. So yeah, Nick, I hope that helps, answers your question. Um, Adam. Um, okay. Yeah, I made 4K in euro in sales, but I had 1K, 1.8K. Um, Adam, was it because you were advertising on TikTok? I remember last week we were talking about you advertising on TikTok. Um, because, yeah, there's also advertising costs that you would have paid to get that 4K sales, right? But, hey man, if you did 4K in sales and you've got 1.8K in the bank, like just from a high level perspective, I think that's pretty good, man. You've got like a 40%, that's like a 40% profit margin, net profit margin as well. So great job, dude. That's really good. That's really, really good. Um, but yeah, Adam, awesome. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. Of course, of course. So yeah, like there's costs like that to take into consideration as well. Obviously, that's gonna take away from your bank. Now, Adam, I haven't done a video on it, but let me see if I still have it. Okay, here we go. So obviously, I have my Amex. All right, like this thing here. Um, I want to encourage you guys, and this is a very big beginner mistake, to make sure you get some kind of credit card for your business. Um, like the highest credit card points, the highest point accumulating credit card, right? Because oh, anyway, while I'm speaking, because once every time you spend money on Facebook or paying suppliers, all that kind of stuff, you get a lot of money back, right? You get a lot of cash back, depending on your credit cards, or you get a lot of points, right? Now you guys know that I went to New York with my wife and Washington last week, right? Completely paid on points. Didn't pay anything. Like we all we had to cover was the our food costs, all right, all the hotels, everything, flights, all booked on points, and yeah, it's awesome. Okay, let's keep continuing. So Adam was saying that he only had 1.8K after everything. Um, oh, yeah, Adam, that's really strange. Like, okay, so no, that has to be wrong. There's got to be something like there's something wrong there. Um, Either it's on hold, like I'm just thinking, like maybe Shopify payment, PayPal, maybe they're holding, right? Maybe they're holding some funds. But yeah, no, you shouldn't have that kind of disparity in terms of your funds. It doesn't make sense. Um, unless you're selling in UK, selling in US, and you're receiving back, but I don't know. You said you made 4,000 euros, so or pounds, sorry. Um, so yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. But yeah, okay. Um, Nick, there's more people coming in, guys. We're doing it. So make sure as you guys come in, make sure you welcome in. I want to try to get this chat to like on a weekly basis, like 50 to 100 people. I really want to get like a really good community going on here. But yeah. Um, okay, let's continue. Nick, how much of your store's success is dependent on paid advertising? Nick, at the beginning of any store, really, um, it's a highly dependent on highly dependent on video. I mean, sorry, paid ads, because like it's kind of like this, right? Um, where was my camera? Okay, think of it like this: when you're getting started, no one knows you. No one in the world knows your brand. Nick, thank you so much. No one knows your brand. No one knows what your product is. They don't know what your problem your product is also solving, right? So you need to get some sort of video. I mean, some sort of ad out there, right? So that new people will start to see you, start to like you, start to follow you, all that kind of stuff, right? Think of it like it's like a very like a stagnant line, right? And then as you go paid advertising, it starts to go up a little bit, right? Up, and then as you go into more channels, it just starts to continue to go up, right? Now it will get to a point where depending on how long you've been in business, it will get to a point where eventually you're just going to get organic traffic. So, for example, our brand, we only started about a year and a half ago, and when we're running ads, it's always crazy. But when we turn off ads, we still get organic traffic now, right? Just because people are talking about our brand. But it's not that crazy, right? Like some businesses are based just 100% on organic traffic, but that's because they've been around for, 40 years, something like that. So, yeah. Um, so yeah, for sure, for sure. Organic isn't dead. No, Nick. No, no, no. Organic is not dead. It's definitely like, um, it's definitely important, but it's not as easy to achieve as what people think, right? Because people are like, well, when I first start my online business, I'm gonna focus on organic. It doesn't work that way, right? There's a lot of things that goes into it, like SEO backlinks, customer audio, like retention, right? All that kinds of stuff. There's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. So, um, yeah, it's not as easy as yeah, um, that. Okay, let's keep going. Hamza, can you please show us some sample landing pages that you think will work great these days? Um, yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. Well, let's try this. Let me go to my screen share. Let me move you guys over. I'm gonna. I've recently moved to Mac, away from PC. I've been on PC all my life, and I'm trying to get used to it. But man, it's not easy. Still struggling. Okay, screen share. Guys, let me know. I've changed my screen now. Let me know if you can see this. Let me go here. Um, let's go to Given by Cindy Joseph. So Hamza, you were talking about a landing page that is working great. I think this is a beautiful landing page. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are good. Um, Maybe I'll go to their biggest selling products. So just their Boomstick Trio. So let me know, guys, if you can hear me correctly. If you can hear me fine. Um, oh, Cheryl. Cheryl, you're from Australia. Okay, cool. Um, but yeah, guys, let me know if you can hear me, and then I will continue on and see if I can give you guys some feedback. Just waiting for the chat to update. I don't know if anyone's saying anything, but uh, I need y'all to say something. Need y'all to say something. Okay, Eason, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can always rely on Eason to give me a good response. I swear they changed something. Boom by Cindy Joseph is changing their page. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Hmm. Okay, guys. So Hamza, I'm gonna just quickly do a review of this page and why it works. Okay. So these guys obviously they do 100 mil. I think 100 mil or 10 mil. They do something around there, right? They do a lot of money, right? Revenue per year. Now, let's go ahead and have a look at why this works. So there's a lot of customer testimonials all across their page. So a few elements of landing page design and for CRO that are really, really important. So for example, they have like a testimonial right here, right? Testimonials right here, right at the top. So it's the first thing that people see. The second thing is always having a good amount of reviews at a high rate of reviews. Now, you shouldn't just have 5, right? You can always have like 4.5 to 4.7, 4.9 even, right? But just make it a little bit more realistic. You don't want to have just 5, bam, like just as a dot, right? Now, this section here, right? And this is, I guess it's a lecture now. Hamza, this section here is called the buy box. Okay, like similar to how Amazon has a buy box, Shopify also has a buy box. Now, this part here, the important elements are this section here, right, is very short and sweet. Like, why should these people be interested in your product? Because people are going to scan your page before they make a decision. So this, in terms of a hierarchy, it falls lower than this part up here, this testimonial, as well as the carousel. So the carousel probably is the biggest number one priority. Then 2 is some sort of headline to grab their attention, and then this is also probably the next hierarchy, right? And then the final one is here, the little excerpt, right? Because we as people generally won't go and read a ton, right? We want to quickly scan with visuals, so that's why the carousel is very important. A lot of people, when they make a decision about jumping into a product, when they jump onto a product page, they within 3 to 5 seconds they make a decision of, hey, am I going to give these guys a chance, or do I want to buy this product? Is it for me? So what they do is actually look at the carousel here, and they're going to scroll through all of these images, right? So it's very, very important that your images in your carousel are, 1, high quality, but 2, have images of the ideal customer that you're trying to target. So you have a look here, this one, and this one. It's a Caucasian woman, a black woman, and an Asian woman, right? Like there's 3 different types of, they're pretty much just trying to like target everyone, right? They're just trying to get more people, and I'm sure if I go through the carousel, there'll be more different races as well, right? But what you'll notice, and let me just get rid of all this. Yeah, you see here, it's they're all a certain age, because these guys, their demographic is 45 and up women, right? So they're going to continue to have their ideal customer here, because when they run advertising, they're only targeting women of the older generation, right? And when those older women jump onto this website, or even husbands of those older women, like if they're looking for a gift, jump onto this website, they'll see these people looking all happy, beautiful, like glowing, and then pretty much what will happen is they'll be like, yeah, that's what I want, right? That's what I call aspirational content. They aspire to get there. They want to get there, right? So by having it in the carousel is very, very important. Yeah, Nick, this is a big. These guys are big, right? They do a lot of money. So that's the buy box, right? Going down further, you can see that there's no like 50% off. There's no
quick, there's only 6 more in stock. Like there's none of this fake scarcity or like these drop shipping tactics, right? Because the previous drop shipping stuff, now honestly doesn't work anymore. Um, yeah, it just doesn't work anymore. So continuing on, these guys have changed it. They're going for more of an infographic, educational kind of play, right? They're trying to step one, step two, step three, right? They're kind of guiding people through how easy it is to use this product. Yeah, Nick, exactly. It's a very simple product, but they just do it well, right? They have the core elements that are, um, you know, happy customers, happy customers, um, you know, happy customers, very easy to digest content, right? So there's a lot of videos on here, there's a lot of testimonials, and the add to cart button. The reason why this is so important was because it really stands out. If you can make it really stand out, they're going to go like it's going to be easier for them to gravitate towards it. Okay. Now I also want to make a quick mention about this part here. This 100% money back guarantee. Why they put it under the add to cart button for a specific reason, right? Um, yeah. So anyway, the 100% money back guarantee is there for a specific reason to kind of fight buyer's remorse. When people go and buy anything, they are always looking to give a reason, like logically, why they should not buy it, like save money, all that kinds of stuff, right? So by having a 100% money back guarantee right under the add to cart, you're pretty much kind of reducing down the chances of that buyer remorse, right? Because people are going to be like, oh, even if I buy it, there's a 100% no risk money back guarantee, right? Like, what's the harm in that, right? Yeah, Hamza, those scarcity tactics are gone. Like, if you try that, you're silly. You're really silly. Because people are just smarter than that. So obviously make it scannable. Again, the content here, are people in the target audience. That's the most important thing, guys. You really need to resonate with your audience. And if you don't know who your audience is, I'd argue that maybe you haven't done enough research on your customers and your products, right? Because it's not the text. I guarantee you, man. It's not the text that captures people. It's the images, right? Like these faces, these happy faces, and then them looking good, right? That's what's going to capture attention. And then the copywriting in the text is the one that's going to sell it. So it's very intentional, this whole page. Now, again, here, this is just testimonials, right? Video testimonials of real people being happy, right? So easy, so good. And like these are the frequently asked questions is a great section because when you have a product, guys, you technically you should be doing research on how can I make this product or this purchase like completely foolproof? How can I make it like a guarantee, like a home run? So the way you do that is by addressing any adverse, adverse. What's the word? Negative. Oh gosh, it escapes me. Something about like the fancy word I can't remember, but in very simple terms, it's like opposing beliefs. Like why will they not buy, right? So they're just addressing any questions, any potential questions related to the product and why they might not buy, right? So they're just putting it all here. Like, can I use it with other products, right? How long do they last? How does it feel on the skin? Do you have to use all three sticks together? How do I apply these sticks in what order? How do I choose a color to match my skin? Like these are all questions, opposing questions that need to be answered before they make a decision, right? And then funny enough, they've got the add to cart right here and the add to cart right here, right? Because once their questions or their opposing, like these conflicting questions, once they're all answered, they're like, well, maybe I should buy it, right? It's just like, yeah, I'm going to buy it now. Okay. So that's why the FAQ is so important. But secondary to that, you need to make sure that you have an add to cart button that is right underneath. because otherwise it's very very difficult to expect consumers to scroll. Like let's imagine this isn't here, right? For to expect consumers to scroll all the way up. Like if you see my finger right now, like I'm doing this, like going crazy, right? Trying to get to the top. You see? Okay, now we're finally at the top. Now I can buy. Like it just doesn't work that way. So you got to make it really really easy for them. I hope that makes sense. So Hamza, that is an example of why like a good landing page, right? And it's just so important. Um, so yeah.
Oh, there we go. Let's go into some other questions. Hamza, I think you had another question. Let me go up. There's been quite a few now. I'm always worried at how to select a country. How many countries and how many interests? Hamza, I actually only focus on the United States right now. Just given the stuff happening in the UK with VAT tax and all that, for international sellers it gets very very difficult and very very hairy. Like it's not as easy as it used to be, right? Because your customers have to pay an extra 15% for VAT tax, and yeah, it's like either eats down at your profit margins, or two, your customers aren't happy, right? So I just focus on the US, right? Because it's the biggest market. It's the biggest market with what is it? The most um, the most people who are actually willing to buy online, right? So it's a good market, I think. Um, this person, I think she's Russian. Can you show us your current dashboard of Shopify? I won't show it, but let me see. Let me see what my let me see how my stores are doing today. So obviously we run one is out of stock completely, and the others it's still very early on the day. But let's see what our cumulative sales are today. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look. So I think we're just about $1,000 today in sales. So yeah, $1,100 of sales. Still early, and generally these stores they end up being around 3,000 each by the end of the day. So um, so I'm pretty happy with that. Um, Strange. Okay, let's continue. Um, yeah, Hamza, so I've answered that question. Um, okay, Brandotive. Flip side, I hope you're still here, man. Because I am going to have a look at this website. Flip side, let me know if you're still here, because I just want to get you guys make sure that this content is relevant to you. So Flipside asked a few questions, and it's pretty late in Australia right now. So yeah, it's late. It's very late in Sydney. So he asked a question before at the beginning of the call. Let's see, what did he ask? Is there a way seeing more ads, and is there a way to see if the website is Shopify? So hopefully Flipside comes back to this if he's not here, because it is quite late in Sydney. But he pretty much wanted me to figure out if this page was Shopify.
And as you guys see, Flipside, good to see you. Good to see you, dude. So an easy way to figure out if a website is Shopify is actually to hit F12 on your on your computer. So for me, if I go here, F12, there we go. If I hit F12, right? What is that? What the heck is that? Crazy. So this is a general store, right? If you go F12, generally this is all the content that they have. And why is it all like this? It's so weird. Oh no, sorry, not F12. That's for something else. You go right click, view page source, right? And then let's just zoom this in, right? So you see here CDN Shopify. That's how you know. Like generally speaking, any of the images that they upload, right? Like these things here, they all have to be held on a server. So they're held on the Shopify server, and the way you find that is by page source. And you can see here CDN like this, and it's gonna take you. Well, this is the CS. Sorry, this is the code. This one, for example. This. No, what the heck? Oh, that's sorry. Those are scripts. But anyway, you can see Shopify all across the page, right? Like if I go Shopify, there's 284 finds of Shopify. Yeah, Flipside probably. Like the reason why they could probably sell it for so cheap is, like, is there a specific product that you have in mind? Because I can have a look at it for you. But yeah, this is a general store, man. Like, I wouldn't worry about these guys at all. Like, seriously. Like if I go to, let's have a look. Let's have a look at how they're getting advertising. Let me move this over. Let's go to Facebook. Let me find this guy, Brandotive. Brandotive. Yeah, they don't even have a Facebook account. Like, they don't even have a page, so I would say they're not even advertising on Facebook, unless they're using a different name, but I can't see their logo at all. So I'm not sure how they're getting advertising and how they're getting traffic, but yeah. It's not through Facebook. But yeah. Anyway. Let's continue on. Let's get this guy over here. Alright. Okay. I'm just trying to go up and figure out where we are. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, Brandative. Flipside. I hope that helps, like in terms of figuring out if they're Shopify or not. This person, sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But they asked about CJ Dropshipping. Now they've reached out to me, and I know a few of my students are actually doing well on CJ Dropshipping. Generally though, for me, like I would rather just spend like a couple $1,000s to launch a new SKU rather than doing the dropship model, because for our brand, there's just a lot more opportunity cost, right? Like there's a lot more potential damage to our brand if it comes through CJ Dropshipping. I would much rather we get our products to our customers very quickly, right? Because our customers, though, when they buy, they're going to get their products within 3 days, max. Jian Yu. Yeah, the latest targeting video is going to be a bomb, guys. Guaranteed by Facebook. I guarantee you also it is the most up-to-date video that out of all the YouTubers. No courses, none of that kind of stuff cover this, right? My private students, they obviously got the information first. So Violet, if you're here, shout out to you, and like everyone else, Demetrius and all that. But like, yeah, the private students got this 2 days ago. This kind of feedback. But you guys, the public students, you guys will get it on Tuesday, Central Standard Time. So yeah, make sure you follow and watch for that one. Make sure you subscribe so you get that notification. Yeah, Ethan, if you're underage, yeah, look, I mean, if you're underage, like, you know, you have plenty of time to get a credit card, right? There's no point to worry.
You can ask your parents as well if you can use their credit card, but yeah, that kind of makes it a little bit of a weird situation. So maybe it's just best to use a debit at that point. Um, yeah, Adam, you need a credit card, man. And like as a business, you should really be putting all of your expenses on credit, because it's just cheap money, right? It's free money, to be honest, as long as you're paying it off on time. Helps with cash flow. It doesn't make sense to use your own money, because yeah. Um, okay. No. Okay. So Nick D is asking about store creation. So I would say with store creation, the only things that are really important is the product page, right? Once you've got the product page up and running, and the homepage looks good, all that kinds of stuff, right? You don't need to worry about the back end too much. The back end for me, when I like, because I'm not a technical coder or anything, I'm just a business guy, I guess. Um, but the back end that I'm talking about, that I usually talk about, is is like your Klaviyo, is your SMS bumps, all that kinds of stuff, right? Um, so yeah, error. What is happening here? Stream is healthy. I think my stream started going a bit weird suddenly. Hopefully it fixes itself. Um, but yeah, hopefully it's okay. Oh no, it's fixed itself. Okay, cool. All right, Mohammed. Say I'm not from the US and I turned 18. Can I get a business credit card? Yeah, dude, Mohammed. You can get credit cards in all of your like wherever you're from, right? Wherever you're from, there is going to be credit card providers. So, the credit card I showed earlier in the stream, that was a credit card that I got from Australia, but I'm using it for the US. Um, so yeah, definitely, you can. Um, Jian Yu, can you do a review video for video ads? Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I can do like a video where I can review like subscribers ads, for example. But I need you guys' help, right? If you wanna send me some ads. Alternatively, I can go and review like big brands ads and why it works and why it should work. But yeah. Hellas. Oh yeah, I'm working at my family business, going home a bit exhausted. Oh dude, Hellas. Um, dude, that is my life story. Like seriously, I used to work at my family business, like crazy. Even before that, I was in corporate accounting. So I'll be working like, I'll wake up early, um, work, finish at like 6 p.m., and then go home and then work more on this business stuff. Um, so yeah, there's a few things that you can do, Halaz. I don't know if you're still here, but there's a few. So Halaz is asking about productivity, right? And like how people can stay on top and how people can kind of like stay fresh all day. So there's a few ways. Obviously, first thing is making sure your health. You're taking care of your health, making sure you're taking like vitamins and all that kinds of stuff, because generally speaking, with our modern diets, we don't get enough vitamins and nutrients. So my wife and I, we try to really get like multivitamins in, even though we don't know like all that health mumbo jumbo stuff. Like we're like we should take care of our health, so we go and we try to buy multivitamins. Um, and exercise, like I'm a big advocate of exercise. Um, like honestly, like exercise is the most important thing, and I can't understand how people say that they don't have time for it, because I feel like I'm quite busy too, right? But I can always like, I understand that sometimes, yeah, for sure, you can't exercise, but just sleep less or do something like that. But yeah, you need to get exercise, because like when you exercise, Halas, your body releases endorphins, and it makes you feel kind of like unstoppable, right? If you're just sitting in the same spot, in the same place all day, then your mind starts to wander and it starts to like get all these negative things, negative thoughts in your mind, and there's also a lot of negative connotations from social media. Pretty much the whole society is trying to tell you to be negative, right? To tell you you can't achieve certain things. So that leads me on to my third point is like jump off all social media, like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Like I only use those for work, right? I don't really spend any time on them because I feel like there's a lot of BS in that, and I feel like it's a waste of time. But that's my personal opinion. Um, you know, each their own. Um, but yeah. And then also, Halas, another thing that I realized, and I've been doing this for a while, um, is um, like every morning, whenever I wake up, like I have a cold shower after I work out. Um, so generally, I wake up right. I'll wake up at like 5 a.m. on weekdays. I'll do 30 minutes of like quiet time, like reading the Bible or praying, just thinking about things that are happening in my life and what I need to be better at. Like with relationships, not work. I'm not thinking about work at this point. Um, After I pray and do all that kinds of stuff, like I've built like a certain like foundation, right? Like some kind of protection on over my heart and my mind, right? Then I go into my daily stuff, right? I'll go straight into work. When you first wake up, you're the most like cognitively present, right? So I do all of the most important stuff then, like building product pages, for my business. So from 5:30 till about 6:30, I'm just smashing out all these things that I have that I need to get done, right? Getting creatives made, checking on ads, all that kinds of stuff, right? Now at 6:30, I'll actually go for a run. Um, I used to actually just run like once or three times, 2, 3 times a week, but now I'm trying to run like 5 times a week, um, just at a slower pace, right? Because it really does help, right? So I used to be bigger in bodybuilding, but I'm kind of focusing more on running now. Bodybuilding is kind of like secondary. Um, um, because I'd rather be fit, like just be able to run for a crazy amount of time. So I run and then I have my cold shower. So I don't know if you guys know the Iceman. I don't know what he's called. He's from like Norway or something. Wim Hof. Yeah, Wim Hof. That's it. Wim Hof, right? This guy is an absolute maniac. He's a maniac. Wim Hof, right? I was listening to a podcast about him, and he said that when you have a cold shower, for 30 seconds, 1 minute, um, like cold, right? It drops your BPM, so your resting heart rate by like 20 beats per minute, and then that pretty much fights off any kind of like stress. It means that you can kind of control your stress. So a lot of the times, like I actually handle stress quite well, right? But I didn't know that it was because of the cold showers. I just saw a lot of YouTube videos, 2, 3 years ago about people doing cold showers. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. And ever since then, I've just been doing it because like as a mental battle of like, oh, it hurts, but like it sucks, right? But I'll do it anyway. So yeah, Halas, those are my tips. And yeah, I hope that helps you, man, because I feel for you. Like I know how tough it can be, working for a family business, getting stressed towards your family members, um, and then coming back and trying to build something for yourself. That's why I moved to the US, right? Because like literally, I could have just stayed at the family business. We have a few businesses in Sydney that do pretty well, right? But it just weren't things that it just wasn't aligned to what I wanted to do. Wasn't aligned to what my wife wanted to do either. So that's why we're in the US right now, and we're kind of living, the life that we want, right? We're kind of yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So there is a horizon out there. Just keep encouraging Halas to keep pushing and keep going there. um, Yeah, alas, I'm so glad to see you still here. So I hope you got some benefit out of that. Um, maybe I'll have to probably make a video on what I do. I don't know if you guys are interested in that, but you know, it'd be cool. It'd be cool for some different content than e-commerce, eh? Um, because I'm not just 100% e-commerce marketing, blah blah blah, all the time, right? Like I do other things too. um, okay, so let's continue on. Cheryl, do you know any credit card in Oz that doesn't charge foreign transaction fees of 3% and allow you to accumulate points? Yeah, Cheryl, have a look at American Express. So the reason why I use American Express because they have a pretty good point system, and what happens is when you because you're in Australia, right? From Perth, shout out. Pretty much what happens is when you're doing Facebook ads or any kind of ad, you can actually change your currency to Australian, right? So you won't be actually charged any foreign transaction fees. So that's what we do, right? We pay in Australian dollars with an Australian credit card, and we don't pay any transaction fees. So hope that makes sense. Alan, how much percentage profit should your goal be for the revenue of your store? I think at least net profit should be at least 20%. Net profit should be at least 20% for one product, right? And then you can build that up because net profit of 20% on your store will allow you to reinvest back into inventory, right? And then also allow you to reinvest in terms of getting new product lines out there. And then as you get more product lines, your profit will be higher. Currently on our store, our stores, it depends on which store, right? One of our stores is barely scraping profit. I think it's about 10-15% profit margin, right? It only has the one product. But our main store, this one has one product as well. But this one is at around a 40% profit margin just because our pricing is just so good, our margins are so good, and now we're introducing new products that, yeah, that is just going to increase our profit margin like crazy. So I'm going to build that up, and then probably in like 2-3 years, probably go for an exit of like, hopefully, at least 7 figures. I'm very confident though because we have our legal patents, we have our SOPs in place, and those pay pretty good multiples when you're going to buy. Do you know any dropshipping suppliers with a warehouse in the US? Yeah, CJ Dropshipping, BJ Dropshipping, both of those have warehouses in the US. Max, hope you're doing well. But yeah, both of those guys have warehouses in the US. Okay, let me continue on. Seems like social proof is crucial. 100% Nick. Social proof is so important, man. So important. Milenko, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I plan to sell in my home country, order 250 pieces, low ticket product of a main product, and 50% of a complimentary. Okay, awesome. Milenko, good luck, man. And I hope, like, if you guys have, Milenko, if you have any questions, come to these live streams. I'm here every week, and let's chat about it. I'm more than happy to help you. What Shopify conversion themes are best for conversions nowadays, Christian? Christian, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for jumping in. In terms of Shopify themes, I don't really think too much about it. Like literally, we're creating 2 new stores, and we're just creating it as debut, right? And we're just using page builders to build it out. I'm not really focusing too much on it. Too much, yeah. I don't think it's that important because your theme is like your foundation, right? I also have like the turbo theme that costs like 350. There's no real difference, honestly. I can't see that much of a difference because on my product pages, that's where most of my effort goes into, and those product pages I go and do custom building using page builders. Okay, so themes don't really matter at the end of the day. So Christian, I hope that answers your question. Adam, can you please tell us how to sell with emotion? Yeah, so Adam, to sell with emotion, right? It's pretty much just making sure that you're selling the benefits rather than the features of the product, right? So for example, if I was to sell myself coffee, and I don't know if you guys can see it. I've got some black coffee here. I'm going to sell this not because of the grind or the roast of the bean or any of that kind of BS, right? You're gonna sell coffee in the sense that, like, if I was to sell coffee, right, it's gonna help you feel alert. It's gonna help you perform at your peak level, right? And all of the benefits, not the actual the coffee itself, but it's like the benefits of it. So you need to think about what kind of benefit does your product give to your customers, and you need to note that down, right? Once you've noted that down, you go ahead and yeah, build a product page around it. Your ads or your ad angles should be based off these benefits too. Um, but yeah, that's how you sell with emotion. Not talking about the features. Like, you don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's finely ground. It's dark roasted. Beans are from Colombia. Blah blah blah. Like, it doesn't really matter. That kind of stuff doesn't really matter, right? Okay, Ethan is gone. Hope you have a good day, Ethan. What about seeing more ads? As if something is marketing ads. Flip side, I'm not sure what you guys mean. What about seeing more ads? As if something is marketing ads, they're making money. Um, yeah, flip side, I'm not so sure about what you're asking there, but generally speaking, they should have a Facebook page, right? Like, if we go back to that product store that you gave, um, I couldn't see them running any ads just because they don't even have a Facebook page. Like, I don't know how they're getting their traffic. Excuse me. Oh. Um, Chunsuk Choi. Hey, a Korean? How you doing, man? How you doing? Hamza, can you look at the above product? Um, Hamza, did you send me a product? I'm not sure if you Hamza, could you send me I don't know if you try to send a link, but it didn't come through, Hamza. So could you just let me know again? Yeah, Nick, of course, man. Of course. Yeah, pleasure hanging around. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Adam, send me your store again. I'm pretty sure I did a review of your store a couple weeks ago, but yeah, I'm more than happy to do a review. Um, yeah, okay, so flip side, do you recommend AdSpy or anything like that? Is it worth it for a beginner? I'm looking to get started, but I don't need to burn through money unnecessarily. 100%, dude. So, AdSpy and BigSpy, AdSpy is pretty expensive, 150 or 250 a month, right? It's quite expensive, right? So I would probably recommend BigSpy, and that's kind of what I recommend for people. It's just cheaper, and it does pretty much the exact same thing. Um, I have that link down in the section below. If you want to check that out, it is an affiliate link, though. So I will be transparent with that. It doesn't give much. It's like I think it's like 50 cents per click. Oh no, 50 cents per conversion. Sorry. Um, oh, Violet, you're still here, dude. Man, you're a champion, man. Absolute champion. Um, I can't wait to see your product launch. Um, yeah, so flip side, yeah, would recommend Big Spy at the beginning because yeah, I agree. You don't want to burn through money unnecessarily. So Big Spy is a cheap alternative. I think it's very cheap. So yeah, it's just like a cost of a coffee in Australia. Adam, if we have a credit card, what do we use it for? Ads and cost of goods. Yeah, exactly. Ads, cost of goods, Shopify monthly payments, all of that. Anything related to your business, you should put it on there. Michael V, hope you're doing well, dude. Yes, Michael. So I don't know if you're still here, Michael. Let me know in the comments. But okay, anyone who's running ads right now, Facebook performance has gone to the poopers in the last in the last month actually, because I don't know if you guys are aware, but I keep talking about iOS, right? And I think a lot of YouTubers don't talk about it because they don't want to keep you. They want to be like, yeah, it's very easy. Dropshipping is so easy to make money. Rolexes and blah 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 blah, right? Truth of the matter is, Facebook ads right now is still the best platform, but performance is in the trash right now. It's like, it sucks because Facebook, and this is what happened, like, actually, right? You can go back and validate it. iOS 14.5, that's when the thing where it's like Facebook, hey, do you want me to track your activity, came out, but it wasn't automatically pushed. 14.6, the iOS 14.6 came out June 3rd, right? When that came out, all iPhones, all Apple devices pretty much automatically got the update, right? So now every single person who's on the Apple thing, they're going to be asked, "Hey, do you want to be tracked by Facebook?" And obviously people don't want to be tracked, right? So people are saying no, right? So from that point on, that's when the performance really dropped because a lot of people jumped off the Facebook network, right? So I spoke to my Facebook reps on Thursday, right? And they're saying, yeah, there's attributions off. All that kinds of stuff is off, right? And on Tuesday, guys, Michael, if you guys are here, and everyone here, I want you guys to bookmark Tuesday for my video. It's going to be coming out either. I got it to my editor pretty late, so hopefully he can get it done in time. But he's pretty good. He's a gun. But yeah, when it comes out, I want you guys to rewatch that multiple times because for beginners it will be very confusing. But it is the best way to right now go ahead and target on Facebook or run ads on Facebook because previous strategies, even my own videos, right? I'm not just talking about everyone else's, I'm talking about my own as well. The way that we said to do ads in the past works before. It's not relevant now because now it's broken because Facebook attribution, like in terms of which ad set or which ad has gotten sales, you can't see it, right? So my video on Tuesday will help you to incrementally build up assets on the Facebook platform and then build, hopefully, a more consolidated, a simplified campaign structure. So I will do multiple videos on this because I think it's very, very important for beginners. Any subscribers of mine, I don't want you guys to go and you guys might have bought courses and all that kinds of stuff. You guys might believe everyone, but I just want to be honest. Whoever wants to believe me, if you follow this strategy, you'll be in a much, much better place because all of the previous tactics are wrong right now. Anyone that comes out with a Facebook strategy platform thing right now, I don't think they're going to be correct because they're going to be based off incorrect data, right? So just something to be aware of. And like, Violet's here and we speak multiple times per day. I'm sorry, multiple times per week, sorry. And she knows, like, I'm not here to try to, screw people. Really, I really don't want to screw people. I really want to, help people. And hopefully if she's still here, she can say something in the chat to validate, for the Tuesday video. She's seen the tactic because she's in the private group. And yeah, she's so happy. Or I think that she's happy. I don't know. She might not be. But yeah. Okay, here we go. So, Wylam, private students. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know Dan Vass. My subscribers probably do know Dan Vass. Dan Vass is a good friend of mine. He's going live, I think, later on today. But he's a great friend of mine, and he really changed my life. So I mentor for his group. Me and him mentor the Shopify group, right? Ecom Freedom, and that's the private group. So I have a link in my section below, in the description section. If you guys want to check out the Ecom Freedom group, I'm sure there are students in here that are from that group, and they can tell you. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. If you don't want to buy it, that's fine. I don't really mind. I don't really care. Because you guys are hanging out here, right? Like, we can just hang out on a public platform too. But yeah. Yeah, Vishal, the video, it will be like... I do warn you guys, though, you're going to have to watch it a few times because it is confusing. Even for people who are very well versed, it will be quite confusing. So yeah, just be mindful of that. So yeah, okay, let's go back. All right. Cheryl, oh really? As far as I know, the merchant processor for Facebook is in Ireland. So even though my currency is set to Australia, oh, that's so weird. Because yeah, like Cheryl, we pay in complete AUD and we don't get charged international fees. So not sure what's going on with that. Okay, it's about time. Guys, we have about 30 minutes left. We have 29 viewers and only 23 likes on this video. So can I get you guys to do me a huge favor and just smash that like button, please? Because as I said, there's a lot of misinformation out there in this dropshipping world, e-commerce world, and I just want to make sure that the beginners don't get ripped. I think I had a recent subscriber who messaged me, and she's like, I got scammed out of a course. It was like $2,000-3,000, and now she's in the hole. Like she's in the red. Like her savings of $3,000 is gone. Like, how ridiculous is that? Like, oh, it makes me so angry, right? So I want to avoid that. I really want to get you guys to, like, even if you buy a course, fine, right? At least get the value from me, like for that same value, right? Like just try to. I just don't want people to be ripped off, man. Like it's so bad. So bad. But yeah. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. So Adam, yeah, I talked about the emotion. Vishav, good morning. I relaunched the store you reviewed and the sales have been coming in. Dude, Vishav, I'm so happy for you. Man, I told you, dude. Like there is a science to this. Like but once you know, you kind of know, right? So I think once I review websites and you guys actually make the changes, it will make a world of a difference. So, dude, Vishav, so happy for you, bro. So happy. Vishav, I think are you in the Ecom Freedom group? I'm not sure if you are, but um, yeah, let me know, Vishav, if you're in the private group. Because if you're not, that's even better. Like I'm happy for you, dude. Because like you didn't have to pay and all that kind of stuff, and you just use these Saturday live streams and my YouTube videos probably to get ahead, which is great. But Violet though, she's in here. She's a private student. She gets. I'm speaking to her like every single day, pretty much, in the DMs and stuff. Um, but yeah, man, thank you guys. Honestly, for the kind words. You guys are too nice. All right. So let's continue on. Demetrius, once you decide which supplier you go with, how do you keep one of the other ones as backup? Is it possible, just in case the other one we chose don't work? Look, Demetrius, you can just keep them like, keep their contact details ready, right? Um, Generally speaking, you will need backups because they're not just dealing with you, right? So they're going to have multiple orders, multiple people that are trying to buy the product. So um, it's always healthy to have multiple suppliers. Just keep their contact details in place. Just keep in chats with them. Just check in how they are. Just chat to them like they're a friend, right? That's what I do. Um, Guys, we're about to cross the nearly 40 viewers. Like that is big, I think. Like, so your likes, the guys that are smashing that like button, that's actually helping. It really does help. So, guys, continue to smash that like button if you haven't made it blue already. If it's not blue, please press it. Make sure it goes blue. So Adam made a new store. Okay, awesome. So Vishav, you're asking about retargeting strategies, and guys, I'm just reading as they come in, right? The retargeting strategy right now, because custom audiences, and this is straight from Facebook's mouth, custom audiences are no longer working as well as they did, right? About 90% of people have opted out for tracking, and the information is just not there. So for retargeting, generally speaking, Vishav, your prospecting campaigns, your cold campaigns, are good enough to retarget as well. Because if you guys know, Facebook, there's a frequency column, sorry, and not on that frequency column, there it often goes like 1, 2, 3, because people are seeing your ad multiple times. Okay, so in terms of retargeting, I don't do any retargeting on Facebook right now, because of the custom audience is just broken. I would rather though, with my pop-ups, I do it through Postscript, and also Postscript is an SMS um, app or SMS bump, and Klaviyo. I use those two to do my retargeting. Give them 10% off. 3 days later, reminder. 3 days later, hey, you still haven't bought. We're gonna run out. Here's an extra 5%. 3 days later, reminder. 3 days later, after that, it's like, okay, last chance. You twisted my arm. Here's 20% off. And then 3 days later, last chance, and then that's it. So my abandoned cart is very comprehensive. So yeah. Um, Rena, I don't do one-on-one calls. I just think it's I want to be as transparent as possible, and I just don't do one-on-one calls because it's just not something that's on my radar right now. So yeah. Unfortunately, I'd recommend you, Rena, though. Ask me any questions here. I'm more than happy to answer. Very transparent. Um, how do you transition from the US to AUD? Also tax. Do you pay both US and AU? Yeah. So we have to file tax returns in the US and as well as Australia. So obviously there's a US and Australia tax treaty. So we're not going to be double taxed. But generally speaking, we'll pay taxes in the US, and then we'll get a credit for that in the Australian tax return. Um, Now, when you come to foreign transaction fees, it's very, very difficult because, like, let's say, for example, my store is making 150K per month. That's USD, right? So that's going to be something like 200K Australian. So there's always foreign transaction fees. There's deferred foreign. There's all these accounting terms that that I used to do back when I was an accountant, but that's for my accountant to deal with now. But yeah, that's how we do it. We file two tax returns per year, one in Australia, one per US. Deferred tax. Sorry. We get a tax credit because of the tax treaty between the US and Australia. But starting next year, the calendar year of 2022, all of our transactions will go through a US entity. That's why I'm in the US right now. I intend to get a warehouse, get a space here, develop up like another 10 SKUs for this brand, and then also launch another two brands as well. So yeah.
Yo, guys. Sorry, my video, my thing has died. Hello. Let's see if this works. Sorry about this, guys. My, stupid Sony, stupid Sony died. Uh, sorry. My Sony, my Sony died. Overheated. Oh, this piece of poop. Yo, I'm back. Vishav, I'm back. What's up, guys? Ah, crap. Yeah. Man, this stupid camera, right? Like, so frustrating. I don't know why it dies after like an hour or something. Okay, we are just about to cross the 40 people currently viewing. So, guys, 39 viewers. Please smash that like button. Let's get this over to 40 people. Hey, let's get it over there. I just want to see if we can get 40 before we end the live call. We're about 10 minutes up. But yeah, continue smashing that like button, guys. It actually does help a ton. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Okay, real quick. Oh, Jay, how are you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for jumping in, and guys, thank you so much for just hanging out. It's a great start to the Saturday. Um, but yeah, Adam, do you find it hard to find a winning product? Yeah, at the beginning, definitely, right? So it was so hard for us to create a winning product, find a winning product that my wife and I we just decided to create our own, right? And we created our own winning product, and yeah, ever since then, it's been very, very easy to find winning products. So, um, yeah, it does get easier. So I will encourage you to continue going. Yeti, like so. And let's get my video capture here. And let's get the C9. Oh, all right. Using a different webcam now. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh, dude. All right, all right, all right. We've just crossed 40 viewers. So we've got 41 viewers here. Amazing. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully later on the track, like, we can get like 50, 100, all that kind of stuff. We're about to also kind of cross over the 2,000 subscribers mark. So that's, that's right. Um, but yeah. Okay, let's continue on. Uh, Yeah, Vishav, it's entirely up to you whether you want to join Econ Freedom or not. Obviously, the choice is yours. But Dan, I can only say good things about Dan. He really, really does, um, he really does care about people's success, you know, and he makes sure that I am always working at my peak, right? Like my best, so that what's it called? Um, I do the best I can for his students and also our students, right? Because he doesn't really consider me as an employee or a contractor. He really like we are really good friends, and he's done so much for me. So Vishav, and for anyone here that's considering Dan, like if you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, please do. He's huge on YouTube. He's one of the OGs, and I think he's gotten to the place where he is because yeah, he really is an OG. Like he's really really a great guy. I can only say amazing things for him. So would recommend you guys to check him out if you haven't checked him out already. Dan Vass, VAS. He's an amazing dude. But yeah, he's changing lives all over the world. All right. Michael V, can you check your DMs on Facebook? Yeah, I can have a look. Um, I don't know if Michael, you're part of the group, but yeah. Adam, I'll have a look at your store real quick before I go. Um, just want to get to the end of these questions and then I can head out. Let me just find out what's happening. I need to find out from the boss what I'll. Give me 1 second, guys. Um, let's see. Okay. 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 Oh. um, okay. Let's go back. Yeah. I'm more than happy to review a store as long as you're happy for me to show in this live chat. Just because I want to make sure that everyone gets value out of it. But yeah, you can send it to my Instagram. I think it's Josh underscore back, BAK. But yeah. Oh, Marion, how you doing? No, Marion. So Marion is asking. She just started her Shopify store, and if I suggest someone, if I should suggest that she should hire someone to develop it. I don't think so. You should develop it yourself. Because these developers, right? Like they will literally just take your money. They don't care what you get at the end of the day, right? They'll just do the job that they promise to do, right? And then you're gonna have to pay them. So I would actually recommend you don't do that. Follow my videos and make improvements to your website slowly. I can give you feedback on Saturdays too. Um, and and yeah, it's just gonna be better for you. You're gonna save a lot of money. Don't pay them. Just watch the ads on my videos, and then that's all I ask. But yeah, if you want to send me your store for sure, send it over. Um, so I have a few more minutes, guys, and then I'll head out. Um, so Michael I answered that about the two ad sets. Don't do it. Make sure you watch the video on Tuesday, because it will give you guys an updated, the most updated strategy for Facebook ads. Okay. Um, oh, here we go. Uh, what was your first ever winning product, if you wouldn't mind me asking? Yeah, for sure. It was I made a video about it, one of my earlier videos. It was pretty much a play rug. Let me show if I can show. Let me see if I can show you guys. Screen share, like so. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's go to AliExpress. Right, let's go here, and then from here, let's go to let's get rid of all these pop-ups. My gosh, elephants play mat. So Adam is asking, what's my first winning product? It was actually this one right here. These ones, these are so cute, right? Like I love kids, right? And so this naturally kind of like gravitated towards me, um, and yeah, this was my winning product. But there was a funny story, right? I think it's Mr. Fly Australia. Yeah, these guys here. So these guys built a whole store over this exact product, right? And obviously they started drop shipping, right? But all of it's the same. All of it's the same designs. Now these guys were drop shipping, and they yeah, they pretty much got it to the point where they patented this product. All right, so that's why I'm saying, guys, when you're getting started, make sure have the right information, because you will make mistakes, and you potentially will get sued. I had legal notices come to me saying, yo, if you don't stop selling my product, I'm gonna sue the poop out of you. So that's kind of what happened, and I stopped selling this product. But yeah, this is the product that I got to about $20,000 very easily. So the baby niche is definitely there, definitely there. It's very fun. um, Let me go back to my scene. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Adam, exactly. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Like everyone has different winning products, right? So it's completely different for every single person. Um, so yeah. But yeah, that's the winning product. Okay, so Jay, maybe try a TikTok platform, or for marketing. Also, the growth on there is insane compared to YouTube. The length of videos, yeah, definitely. Look, I probably should. Like, are you talking, Jay? Are you talking about like me creating my own channel on TikTok, or what are you talking about? Because yeah, like I was thinking maybe I should do something on TikTok. But I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of TikTok. I know, but there is, I have to pay respects to it. It's the biggest, you biggest, you know, what is it? The biggest platform right now in the US. Vishav, yeah, dude, so you can patent designs, right? So you can patent the design of it. Um, so yeah, they patent the design around the world pretty much, and yeah, they stopped me from doing this. But yeah, Ethan is back. Okay, hey, what's up? But yeah, Jay, I definitely should probably get on TikTok. I don't know. Are you guys on TikTok? Would you guys follow me on TikTok? Man, I don't want to do any like TikTok dances and all that kind of BS. Like, I really don't like that stuff. But yeah, if you guys follow me on TikTok, maybe I'll do it. Um, but it's not like, TikTok isn't really there for monetization or anything like that. I just want to make sure, like, if I do extra work, that it's going to be worth my while too. Um, So yeah, that's something to consider. Yeah, exactly. Adam. I'm not like, dude. I don't have a course. Like, screw that. Maybe I'll do like a course later down the track, but not with e-commerce because I intend to stay with Dan for as long as he'll have me. But maybe I can do a course on like productivity and like how to um, do better finances, right? Because um, I'm surprised at like how financially illiterate I was, right? Um, and I think it's a very important topic that a lot of dropshippers don't really talk about, or e-commerce people talk about, how to, you know, the goal is not Lamborghinis and all that kinds of stuff. Um, it's to literally build wealth, right? So how can you build wealth through building assets, having good financial habits. So my wife and I, we've saved up, more than 6 months of 6 months of living costs, and we have that in cash, and the rest we just invest back into our business, invest into the stock exchange, and we make our money work for us, and we just don't have to stress as much. Um, so yeah, hopefully, Rena, so maybe Violet, you can ask this question. Um, you can answer this question from Rena. Rena was saying, "Is the Ecom Freedom group big? How many members are there, and do you feel lost in the big group?" So I'll quickly give my 2 cents. So Rena, my job is to answer everyone in the group. Every single person gets my undivided attention through the DMs. Now, granted, I am busy myself with my own businesses, right? So um, I try to respond back to people within 6 to 12 hours at the most. It's more longer on the weekends, but yeah, like we have live calls twice a week for about 3 hours total, and yeah, I don't feel like anyone gets lost there. I don't feel like anyone gets ignored, despite it being a decently big group. Um, and I have my team underneath me that I can train to help as well. So yeah, yeah, Marion, like it's fine. Like you can focus on Amazon for sure. That's no problem at all. Um, okay. Vishav was asking, do you run any customer surveys at the start of a new e-commerce store? I want to learn more about my target audience to perfect the messaging. What would you recommend? Yeah, Vishav. So the thing that we're running out right now, we're rolling out, is actually a customer survey of how they found us, right? How they found us, and also a survey on the page just before they exit, saying why don't you want to buy the product? Like just asking a general question, right? And people are pretty honest and pretty good. So they give you some feedback. So yeah, definitely agree that you should do that. Yeah, I would recommend it. Mm. All right, all right. So there are a few. Oh, Jessica's here. Okay. Adam, I definitely will get to your store before I close this off. But Jessica she commented on a recent video that I did, saying that she got scammed and she's in debt and all that kinds of stuff. So, Jessica, I'm so sorry to hear that. It really did break my heart. It's yeah, it's I'm so sorry. But yeah, for sure. Let me go have a look at your website. Um, Chul's clothing. Let's see if I can find you. Um, I don't know if this is you. I don't know. I don't know if this will be you actually. But let's see. Let's move this over here so I can still see you guys. Um, Michael B. Michael, I actually don't know what the name of the app is. I think it's Hotjar. I've been recommended to do it. Like I said, I'm rolling it out. So I still need to install it. So just 100% transparency there. So Jessica, I hope that this I think that this is your store. I'm not sure. Um, is this your store? I don't know. San Galleria. Where is this? Santa Fe. I don't know if, Jessica, I don't know if this is your thing. But I had a look at Chul's clothes and I can't really see um I can't really see you. Chul's clothing? Is this you? Clothing store? I don't know. Can't see you, Jessica. Jessica, maybe if you can DM me on Instagram your page, and we can go from there. But yeah, definitely want to help. At Chul's Clothing. Oh, okay. Instagram. Okay, give me a second. Okay, here we go. Chul's Clothing. This is you. Okay, let me screen share this. Koreatown. Hey, I'm going to Koreatown in a week or two, Jessica. Um, so I don't know if I'll be doing a live stream there. I've got to ask my wife, but um, I know we're going to LA and then Hawaii before we leave the US, and then we'll probably head to Europe or something. I'll show you guys this nomadic life. You can follow along with me. I'll take you guys along. Please come along, because we won't have any friends. Okay. Let's see. So Jessica, this is your store that you're saying that you haven't got any sales, right? Hmm. Oh, you created it with Wix. Interesting. Okay, so Jessica, so I can pretty much tell you, like, with clothing, it's very difficult, right? And let's just have a candid chat about this. Clothing is very difficult in the sense that my Instagram is Josh underscore BAK back, my last name. Um, Jessica, the clothing is very difficult in the sense that it's very I guess subjective, right? All designs depend on the person's individual taste for style, right? So chuls, I'm not sure what chuls means, but something like this might appeal to you, right? But it might not appeal to other people, right? So that's why with most of the time it's print on demand, right? So with print on demand, it's luckily there are no inventory costs and all that kind of stuff. You just need to get the designs. But even with that being said, the designs have to be somewhat relatable to a certain target audience. So like I would ask you, and before you run any ads, I would ask you, hey, like, who are you trying to target with this brand? Like, you have to really define that. So, for example, if I was to create a print-on-demand store, what I would probably look at is, like, what are the top trends right now on TikTok, right? Like, what are, like, common phrases that are being said? What are, like, things that are viral, right? And then based off those, I would create t-shirts or designs of t-shirts and really kind of get that going, right? So then I'm targeting those people who, the mass market, who really like those trends. And yeah, that's what that's what I would say, right? It's because right now I can see on your website, I can't tell who the audience is, right? Maybe it's like, motivational stuff, but at the same time, I don't really know, right? generally I have a pretty good understanding once I have a look at the website, but from this I really can't tell. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Um, can't knock the hustle. Yeah, so it's like specific designs, right? Maybe the font, like the fonts. This is very what's the word? D12. I don't know if you guys know D12. I don't know how old you guys are, but D12 used to be Eminem's rap group, right? Um, D12 had this kind of text, and I'm not sure how relevant this text is now to the audiences, right? So, yeah. Jessica, definitely, let's continue to build it out. Like, my first point of call is who are you trying to target, and focus on that first, right? Like, trying to get that done. Because yeah, it's important. If you can't resonate with your audience, then yeah, people won't buy from you. It's very simple, um, unfortunately. But yeah, it's kind of harsh and cold, but that's kind of how it is. You really need to build this up and really need to know who the audience is for you to be able to sell to them. I can't go and sell, like waist trainers to women who want to have slimmer waists, because, well, one, I'm not a woman, and two, I don't know the first thing about waist trainers. So yeah, unless I do my research and I become an expert, but apart from that, so yeah, Jessica, hopefully that helps you. um, but yeah, it's a tough one. All right, let me go get Adam, and let me go get M if he's still if he messaged me his store, and let me try to. Oh, okay. So someone, I think someone answered. Hey, puzzle. So someone, like, obviously I get DMs all the time. Um, you know, and I try to answer it, but I'm not on Instagram, like I said earlier. I'm not really on social media that much. Um, so apologies if I don't get to. Oh, Simone, Simon. I think, is this you, M? Let me know. M, is this you, Simone? The Let me know if I'm okay to post this online. Adam is here, and he sent me his website, so obviously I'll do a review for him. Um, but yeah, M. I don't know who this other like. Yeah, there's this other person that DM'd me. Chicano themed store. Yeah, look, Jessica, definitely. So, okay, so Adam and before I get into that, just want to talk on this point for Jessica. So yeah, like, if you, I don't know what Chula, like, let me have a look at what, like, Chicano, like, what is Chicano? I'm so sorry for my ignorance. So forgive me. I'm just trying to. Um, oh, this is awesome. Okay. So, Chicano, feminine form Chicana, identify for people of Mexican descent born in the United States. That is awesome. Look, um, that definitely can work, Jessica. 100%. There is a huge population that can resonate with you, but you just need to make sure that your audience really gets that, right? So, like, and people will follow you, right? Like, people will love it. Oh, dude, Jessica, I don't know if you have a physical store, but I'd love to. Like, my wife and I love Koreatown, because, like, we're both Korean, and we're heading down there in a couple of weeks. I'd love to pop by just to see. That'd be awesome. But yeah, let me know if you have an actual physical store. But if not, that's okay. That's okay as well. But yeah. All right, cool. So, guys, final two things of the live. We are going to do two reviews for M and also for Adam, right? And then you guys can get some value out of that. Thank you guys for letting us show your stores. Um, but yeah, look, we're just a big community here. So thank you guys, first of all. All right, so this is Adam's store. This is Adam's right here, and Jessica also. Thank you for throwing your on your page. Hopefully we can try to keep working at it and keep improving it, and we'll keep getting better, and we'll get you out of that that negative hole for sure. Ooh. All right, last bit of coffee before I go ahead and do this. Okay, so let's do a quick review. All right, nice. Man, this guy's buff. All right. Adam, are you getting sales from this? Hit harder, move faster, lift heavier. That's great. Inner inside pockets. Towel holder. Oh. Damn, that's pretty good. Sweet. Okay, let me move my live stream comments over here so I can get so I can at least see. Oh, okay, yeah. Adam is always the TikTok guy. He literally just does TikTok. So, he tells me that first because he knows that I'm gonna rip him for the for the white space on the left. He knows. I know you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this review. Okay. I definitely think it's there's definitely a lot of potential here. Are you Adam? Let me know, like, what are your sales looking like? Are things doing well or? So yeah, I am, but my TikToks aren't have a below CTR, so they ain't spending. Huh. Okay. So maybe you have to improve your click-through rates, eh? To get people at least onto your page. Remember, like, TikTok is a very like somewhat unenthused audience, right? They kind of just like digest content like nothing. So and you got to make sure that you make sure that something is like like you're staying on top of TikTok trends as well as refreshing creatives very very often for TikTok. Otherwise, it's very very difficult to get people's attention and jump people onto your product page. But I like the images that you got here. Like, these images are sick. Like, if it was let's have a look at what it does. Like, is it compression pants or what? Yeah, the moisture increases flexibility. I like this inner side pockets. Like, cause usually I usually run with my phone like before, but I got the Pro Max now. It's just too damn big. So like it doesn't even like I don't even think I can run with it. It's just too fat and heavy. Oh, okay. Yeah, Adam, for sure. Look, it's I think the store is built out nicely, right? But like so okay, there's a few things of why people would buy this kind of product. So one would be, for the towel, holder thing in the back. Also the pocket. Also would be for compression, right? For like keeping the muscles, warm and all that kinds of stuff. So remember how I always talk about, first 3 to 5 seconds, you only have that much time to really get people's attention. So hit harder, move faster, lift heavier. One thing that you could really put here is move this kind of image up, but have it more of a GIF. Like really go through like close-ups of like people doing like squats, and like obviously not from the rear end, right, but like front on, you see them doing the actual full squat, and showing like that these pants really do help or give the perception of helping people push through certain limits, right? And then or maybe them going for a run and then pulling out their phone, like so I'm thinking camera on a gimbal, you're running alongside the runner, and then they pull out the phone, showing how easy it is to pull out the phone from their pants to check like runners. And this is just some deep inside info for you guys. Runners check their cadence, their BPM, and their time per mile very, very frequently. So I also have an Apple Watch. Let me see if I can grab it. This Apple Watch, right? I use this to track my time per mile, my BPM, my cadence, all that kinds of stuff, because um, I want to stay in a certain heart rate zone, right? It's a little bit more specific, but I want to stay in a certain heart rate zone. So you could show an ad like that or a GIF like that. And also in Houston, right? We're in Houston or anywhere in the United States. It's summer right now, it's very hot. Generally, people will start running with the t-shirt on, but then it gets so hot that you just take it off, right? So you're running and you don't know where to put it. Generally, you just put it in the waistband. But if you have a section of the pants that actually is designed for this, man, it could be a cool like a video. You could make this specifically for runners. If I saw a video like this, high chance I'd probably buy it because it's only $35, right? It's not that much. But I think overall, like your text and stuff. Let's have a look. Yeah, so definitely have a GIF up here. That's some ideas about ads for you. High quality polyester keeps moisture out while increasing in movement and flexibility. Yeah, so you need some sort of GIF to kind of focus on that. Inner side pockets again. Yeah, that's good. So these things here, Adam. Yeah, Nancy, for sure, right? If you saw that kind of video, right? If you saw those videos, for sure you'd buy. Um, now, Adam, really quickly, these things here are all these are features, not benefits, right? So the first thing, you asked about like how to sell for emotion, right? You got to think like what benefit do your pants achieve, like for the customer, right? So hit harder, move faster. This is better, right? Get ready to improve your fitness game in every way, shape, or form. But like, why? How? How does it do that? You know, how does it help people perform at their best? Right? You really gotta focus on that. Kind of sit down, think about it, and write down everything. Like whatever comes to mind. There is no stupid answer here. Just write down everything and go from there. Um, Um, one second. One second. Sorry. Uh, sorry. Okay, got it. But yeah, so Adam, selling emotionally, right? It's very specific to like how can you help people improve their fitness game? Think about that first, right? And then build on that. So like you might have multiple dot points of this, and you might have multiple dot points about this, and then you want to go ahead and each section focuses on each dot point, right? So, like, let's say, for example, the compression helps to keep the muscles warm. It's like perform better because your muscles will be protected from any unnecessary blah 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 because of the compression. I don't know, right? I don't know about compression pads, but have a look at that. The next one, with the pocket, you can be like focus more on your runs or focus more like or like what would be have more security in your belongings while working out. So it's like out of sight, out of mind. You don't need to worry about it because it's going to be very safely kept in your pocket, right? In this hidden pocket, right? So that's another thing. And then what's another thing that you have? Like the flexibility, right? So you can have the gif of someone, some guy, like just doing like intense squats, right? Like 225-pound squats, like just over like them screaming and all that kind of stuff. But their pants staying very firm and flexible, right? So if you have that, it's like man, people are gonna buy. You have those. You already hit those 3 points, and that's gonna be a massive win, right? And let me just get rid of this. Let me get rid of the clothes so I can have a look at here. Okay, so guarantee this is great. This is great. Um, FAQs is good too. So Adam, you've done a good job. Yeah, I think the product is great. Like me as a runner, like I'd love this, right? Especially if you can prove to me that the compression does something. Because right now I only have two pairs of running shorts, that my wife got me, and man, when I'm running like 5 times a week, far out. They're like, it's pretty. Yeah, I'm not proud of what I do with those pants. Anyway, let's continue on. Yeah, Adam. So I hope that helps you, and let's go straight on to this one now. So M has been saying that he has gotten sales, right? But he hasn't been profitable with this. So we're going to be doing a review of this product, and thank you for first giving us the wow, nice design, man. No wonder you've been getting sales. Like it's great designs. Okay, it's got good gifts. It's got good gifts. Okay, okay. So the designs kind of drop off down further below, but at the beginning it really did well. Okay, so oh, obviously you've oh man, you've been following something. You've been following me. Okay, so let me go ahead and get my red pen out and let's do this review. I think it's Simon. Um, okay, so obviously this is great, right? Now let's go have a look at your carousel because a lot of people spend a lot of time there. Yeah, like this is aspirational content. Like that is great. Like you have people using it, so there's multiple gifts, right? That's awesome. Yeah, Adam, I'm glad you enjoyed that one, brother. Hope you, yeah, go ahead and make those changes, and then yeah, get that click through rate up, bro, and then you'll definitely get some sales for sure. Well, more sales at least. Okay, so yeah, I like the images here. Like you've got your nice ecom images, right? You showing how much what people are getting. You got before and afters. It's awesome, right? Fabulous curls in just 10 minutes. Intelligent heat control. No hair damage, right? Every hair type and oh, there's a typo here. Length. So Simon, make sure you go ahead and edit that and fix that up. Generally speaking, I don't like having this 50% off thing, but if it's working for you, there's no harm in keeping it. But yeah, make sure you fix that typo, Simon. I don't know if you're still here. I hope you're still here because you got this. Now this fake scarcity thing, like this needs to go. This thing here, it's not really necessary, man. Like this is, at the beginning of this stream, I said, fake scarcity is a thing of the past, and um, and yeah, you don't need that anymore. But in terms of these points here, these are great, man. So I want you to highlight these even more though. So let's have a look at what kind of font body you're using. So you're using Helvetica 18. Maybe try to make this a little bit bigger. Let's see how it looks on mobile. Okay, so it's okay. Maybe make it like a couple more points bigger, Simon, because bold. I want you to bold like fabulous curls in just 10 minutes. Like just bold in just 10 minutes, right? Because you're really highlighting how quickly they can get these curls. This no hair damage, you want to bold that as well because a lot of people, a lot of women, my wife included, and a lot of men actually now, or just people in general actually, no hair damage. They're worried about split ends and all that kinds of stuff. So hair health is very important, right? Every hair type and length, this is great. Just bold all of these parts, like bold the parts that you want people to read. Easy to use and achieves amazing results. Maybe easy to use is great. Something like that. Okay, here we go. So let's go back. This is good, right? Like the fact that they have this. What I would recommend probably is have some like 100% money back guarantee under the thing. But I like how your add to cart is a different color, right? Obviously that has been working for you, and 100% it is working. This is good too. This is great. Um, let's go have a look. Yeah, like you got some immediate FAQ questions. Um, but maybe, I would rather like to keep it, because I would argue, Simon, that this here is higher ranking in the hierarchy than this. right? These are just questions, opposing questions that people might have at the end of when they're like, oh yeah, this is something I want to consider. Let me see if it is something I want to consider, right? So I would actually change these two if I were you. I'd move this up. This thing right here, this is a banger. All right, you want that right here. Okay. Now, with this part here, it's a FAQ. I would actually just move that all the way to the bottom, just before your reviews, right here, right? Obviously, you're using the Beautify theme. I can see you using the Beautify. But yeah, let's continue on. So I like how you've got this money back guarantee, but rather than this, you could, it is good, but you could do something a little bit better, um, like fabulous curls in just 10 minutes, right? Something like that. Like obviously here, yeah, you are selling with emotion, sick of damaged frizzy hair. Say goodbye to your old traditional curling iron, introducing the first curling iron with intelligent heat control and anti-frizz technology. Not bad at all, and I really like this graphic, right? Let me see. Yeah, like you've got this designed, and yeah, it looks really really nice. So I would say like you should really be focusing on this kind of design as you go down, because right here I think it goes back to like the Alibaba, AliExpress listings, and I feel like if you could focus on this kind of design, like really create congruency between these, it could do a better job. Clinically tested intelligent heat control. Not bad, not bad. But you should be talking more about, okay, here we go, in just 10 minutes. So these benefits, right? Like this benefit right here, this should be very, like, quite top of mind, because a lot of people want to save time, want to have that convenience, right? So this, I would say, I'll probably argue, maybe this thing isn't as important, right? Maybe you can join these two together, maybe get rid of this, right? Add some of this text here, right? And then make the second point this one right here. After charging, simply turn on your device, select the desired settings for your hair, and curling. Oh, and let curls crave curling iron do the rest. Great, not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Um, and then yeah, you've got a great GIF. So when people are scanning, they're gonna be like, yeah, damn, this is pretty awesome. This is a pretty heavily drop shipped item though, so expect some competition, right? But these GIFs are great. Our patented anti-tangle technology. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is good. This is good. Left and right curling action. Yeah, wow. And then you're showing the left and right. Okay, okay, nice. Yeah, Simon, like, so again, like these kinds of graphics here, I feel like, you know, if you could get a GIF of like something like this, like three split screens, right, and showing loose, tight waves, that would do better than this, because I feel like this is taken directly from Alibaba, and it really kind of has I don't know if you know the term cognitive dissonance, where something just doesn't look right, because when you have like something beautiful, like these designs up here, like this one, not this one, but this one, and then these GIFs, and then you go straight into something like this that comes straight from like a Chinese supplier. It kind of has cognitive dissonance, right? It kind of disconnects the user. So rather than that, focus on getting the product and getting the same woman and showing the different types of curls that they can use or they can get. Right? I would say that's better. LCD, again, probably better to do your own content on this rather than the Chinese stuff. Let's have a look at the review. Okay. Just be careful about this person here, because if you guys don't have approval from these guys to use their reviews, it can bite you in the butt. So just be wary of that. What's in the box again? Probably better to take your own photo if you have your own sample. But yeah, the reviews are great. Like all these are great. But yeah, so that's my review. I feel like it started off really strong to about here, right, and then it kind of drops off. So you really want to have that consistency all throughout the page. Okay. So yeah, Simon, I hope that helps. Yeah, Jessica, I really think, you really have an audience. Um, and yeah, we can definitely make it work for sure. Like, just having a look at, people in Houston as well, plenty of people, yeah, in your target audience here, everywhere around the United States. You just need to make sure you really hit it. Um, oh, Koreatown, yeah, that'd be awesome. Jessica, let me know when you open up a store. Let's get you into that green zone, and then you get a store, and then when Judy and I, when my wife and I, when we come around, we'll make sure we drop by for sure. But yeah, of course, Simon, no problem. I really, you can, this stream will stay up after the call, right? So definitely, um, you can definitely rewatch and make the changes as you go. This stream will always be up, right? So, don't feel like you have to rush. Take your time, take good images, and go from there. Yeah, Car JC 911. Yeah, dude, I try to do as best I can. Oh, excuse me. Lazy Saturday. But yeah, I try to do the best I can for you guys. Just trying to get you, the best information and stuff. So, all right, guys. That is pretty much all the time that we have. We've done about 2 hours. So, thank you so much for dropping in, and yeah, I really had fun. Didn't feel like 2 hours at all. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Yeah, Jessica, I hope so. Thank you. Um, so guys, as a last reminder, make sure if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you jump and subscribe to the channel, because on Tuesday there will be a new video coming out for the most updated strategy for Facebook. Right, a lot of people who are on YouTube right now, they're giving a lot of misinformation because it's based on the assumptions that Facebook is correctly tracking your data, but unfortunately, since June 3rd, that is no longer the case. That's why the video on Tuesday will be very, very important for you guys to look at and watch and really digest. So we'll recommend you guys to jump on that one, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, Marion, you're here though. I'm not sure about that one. Marion, maybe send me a DM, and then we'll chat about it on private. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you so much again. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, go back, watch my videos. Just try to get as much value as possible, and let's run this race together. Hey, thank you guys so much, and hope you guys have an amazing weekend. And I'll catch you guys on Tuesday when I do my video launch. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe. Bye bye.